Well, good morning. So just a quick channel update on what's been going on. So I had set up my Patreon so I could replace this computer. It's a Toshiba i3. Not very good. I'm also using garbage software on here. I'm using Pinnacle Studio 21 Ultimate. Don't recommend it. It's terrible software. So it turns out that I still can't record in 4K 60 frames a second, which was the ultimate goal because this computer couldn't handle it. I needed a new computer. Well, apparently the memory card in my camera can't handle it because I keep getting a memory card error. So I'm going to have to get a new memory card, which sucks. So the goal is being put off a little bit. So right now I'm shooting in 4K 30 frames a second because I still want to go to 4K regardless. But because of my patrons, and like I said before, even if you're just a standard viewer, you're still a part of this. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. So we got some new software. What we got here is, I believe this is Vegas Movie Studios. I'm not sure yet. I'm still not that familiar with it. But anyway, Movie Editing Pro Premium, which will be a link in the description if you want to check it out. And that's an affiliate link, so even if you don't want to buy this, just clicking on that link and buying shit you'd buy anyway helps the channel out. And then we got the computer. And don't worry if there's some weird editing on this, because I got to get my running legs for the software done. So I'm going to be trying a bunch of different editing things just so I can get a feel of it. Because today what I'm going to be doing is decommissioning this computer and replacing it with this computer. We got an HP. Inside, you're going to notice an i7 core. I really wanted to go i9, but I just couldn't foot that big of a bill. They cost basically double. For the kind of editing I'm doing, 4K at 30 frames a second, I really don't need i9. Even at 4K 60 frames a second, I don't really need i9. I do need to get a new memory card for my camera, obviously, because this one's failing miserably. It kind of makes sense because it's not nearly as powerful as the one that's supposed to be in there. I've been using it since the start of this channel, so it's pretty old. But another reason why I gotta get the new memory card is then I can shoot super slow motion, because then I can shoot 1080p at 240 frames a second. And when you're doing slow motion, you can only cut down to the render. Alright, so say I'm rendering my videos out in 30 frames a second, and I shoot something in 60 frames a second, I can only reduce the frame rate by half. Well, good morning. So, I think my memory card may have shit the bed completely because it's screwed up again at 4K 30 frames a second. That's what I used to try shooting in with this computer. But because the files were so big, for every 1 minute of film I shot, I had to put in about an hour of editing, which shouldn't be the case with this computer. So we'll just film a little bit more so I can kind of get a feel for it and see if I can actually shoot in 4K 30 frames a second. If it screws up one more time, then I'm going to try shooting in 1080, 240. But it's looking like no matter what, I need to upgrade my memory card immediately, because that's the whole point, besides having better software and being able to edit quicker and being able to pound out videos faster, is so I can move into the 4K world. So we'll see what that's all about. Inside here, I get a power cord, which, wow, that thing is so much smaller than the one I used to have. This thing must weigh like a pound. Look at the difference in size, too. The only thing I'm concerned about with this one is I don't see a spot to insert a CD. And I know for sure my software is a CD. So that's a hurdle I'm going to have to try to figure out how to get over. How do I get this from a CD to the computer? Well, by the time you guys see this video, I'll have figured that out. And with this new computer... Shit, I never even checked. Does it have a camera? Yes, it's got a camera. With this, I will be able to host people on my live streams. Plus, I will be able to do live streams, I believe, with the microphone you're hearing this from. Before, I was doing live streams with a cell phone, but my cell phone shit the bed and the audio's not working, so I haven't been able to do any live streams, and I can never host anyone, because you gotta have a laptop to host people. A cell phone, you can just do a standalone live stream. So I'm not 100% sure yet on how having people come onto your channel on live streams works. So that'll all be new to me, so I gotta figure that out. But we will be having guests on here at some point. So that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. And I should have good audio. Yes, it does look like there's... Is that a dedicated audio port? I got a dedicated headphones port. There's got to be a dedicated audio port somewhere, I would assume. I hope so. Well, yeah, because right there. Because this is the same port that my GoPro uses. So yeah, I should be able to wire my microphone up for my live stream so you guys will actually be able to hear me. Which, woo! What an improvement. So then I asked my Patreons what my next goal should be, because obviously they helped me complete my first goal. And what they want me to do is finally finish the studio in my basement. So that's my next Patreon goal. I'll be slowly buying building materials and eventually hiring somebody to come in and build for me, because I can't swing a hammer for shit. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The bubble reads level. I do all my measurements correctly, but my walls are always leaning, or I think it's just a lack of patience. Yeah, I could do it a bunch and learn how to do it, but, I mean, kind of don't want to screw around with that, so I'll probably just hire somebody to build it, so that's going to be a huge cost. I gotta imagine it's probably going to be around $1,000. But anyway, I just wanted to say it again. Thank you to my Patreons, and especially thank you to my viewers. Without you guys, this channel would not exist. You guys are the most important part of everything. So thank you. And if you'd like to subscribe, that would be awesome. If you'd like to help support the channel, I have PayPal, Patreon. I got affiliate links in the description, which are awesome. Want to see any more of my videos? Click on the links up here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.